welcome to the Chronicles of Yarnia, the podcast from Montclair's local yarn store. I am Jen.
Amanda.
Kathleen.
And we're the team behind Yarnia. This is a podcast all about knitting, crocheting, stuff you can do with yarn. Take your pick. It really depends on, what we're doing at the time.
Yeah.
What other people are doing and what you guys are doing.
Mm-hmm. And all like fiber adjacent things like project bags.
Yeah.
Project bags. Oh, project bags. Just
has been
wait.
a theme today or this week.
Oh, it's so good. So welcome. And if you haven't been here before, welcome anew. And if you have been here before, welcome back.
Welcome back.
And let's see. What are we doing? We're all
what
working on
episode
different
number
things.
are we
Oh
on?
gosh, what episode? All right, we're in the 70s.
We are in the 70s.
This is very helpful because if you look on YouTube, now Amanda puts like a cover page that has the number on it.
Yes.
So theoretically,
if you can remember what
I've
the last one
discovered
showed.
the magic of Canva.
Mm-hmm.
oh god, Canva's great.
I've discovered the magic of Canva.
Magical.
Everybody uses it.
Everybody uses it.
Almost everybody.
Yeah.
I
It's
still need to get
Oh,
on board,
Kathleen,
but
you will love
I know.
it.
I'm sure I will. I just need
It's gonna scratch like every
Uh-huh.
layout
need-
itch.
a few minutes to play with this someday when I'm not on
Yeah.
deadline for something.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what's been missing in my life.
You
but
need like
it's
an
okay.
afternoon of like,
Oh.
I'm just gonna mess around with this.
Even an hour. Even an hour would be
An
helpful.
hour.
Skillshare. Do a Skillshare
Yes.
on Canva.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
and then-
Absolutely. Yep. Good
Totally.
idea.
Totally on.
So we're in the 70s.
We are in the 70s.
72?
Higher.
74.
Yes.
Yay!
Yeah.
Episode 74.
One day I'll get it right off the bat, and you will all know
Yeah,
that
it'll
it
be
is
next time.
It's
It'll
a
be 3/4.
dumb I like how you
Of a
think that
century.
I'll still remember that.
That's right. And we're doing some special things next time. We're going to talk about how we started and,
Yeah.
and maybe the yarn behind us.
One
which
day.
people have been
The
asking
things
about.
that people ask us about.
I know.
We're talking about next time.
Yes, that's next time.
We're gonna just keep saying next time.
Yeah.
Next time. Can you
But-
tell your pen so I can cross
Sure,
off my
sure.
row?
Oh.
But for today, usually what we do is we go through our finished objects, we go through works in progress,
Yep.
we talk about what's new in store. Today we're a little bit on a deadline because we're recording on a Monday, which is different for
Yes.
us. We usually record on Tuesday.
Yes.
But Amanda's going on a business trip.
Traveling tomorrow.
Yeah, an actual fly on a plane business
Fly
trip.
on a plane.
Very exciting.
And gone for 4 days.
Wow,
Yes, I'm
wow.
leaving on a Monday. I'm coming back on a Friday. That's a lot.
Wow.
That's a hotel room all to yourself for 4 days.
Yay!
Mhm.
Which I'm super
Yay.
excited about.
Is Jeff going to do this all by himself? Is he?
No, fam. No. We have nannies during the day. We have a morning nanny and an afternoon nanny because I couldn't find one that would
Could
cover
do
the
the whole
whole
time.
work day.
Mhm.
Right.
But then our organizer
Oh yeah.
is
She's
coming.
great.
Yeah, is coming in the evening from 6 to 9. So I was like,
Help get little ones to bed and all.
Yes.
That's great. That
she's a
definitely
better
is
wife than me. Like, let's be
Oh,
real.
yeah.
So it's gonna be better. He's gonna be like, go on more trips.
You
but
can-
Yeah, he'll be like, this sounds great.
Yeah.
Like, I miss you, /
Not really.
Well, because during
The
the
work
day
is
you
easy.
both you divide things up. Like you take Charlie to his preschool and
Yeah,
everything, and then
yeah.
and you drive Abby and. You
Although
know.
the world is opening up, everybody's going back to the office. I don't know about you guys, but like, Jeff's going back more.
Mm-hmm.
I have friends that are like going back to the office like for the first time, and
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my company's not because we're all remote. I have an office, but it's just me, and it's in my town. I can walk over my house. But yeah,
That's a
like
little spot.
it's sort of all this. Oh, we have an extra set of hands to like just run a quick errand with the kids.
Yeah.
Is going
It's
away.
going away.
Or
Mhm.
the,
Oh, well.
I can drop you off because Dad's home, and then I'll go pick up the other kid.
Right.
That only works now with my older one. Although, I will say, like, Jonathan is pretty much working from home. He's going to travel once a
Mhm.
month.
Mhm.
And maybe go in once a week, maybe. And
Uh-huh.
I'm like, you know what? If you're doing video conferences when you go in, what is the point? Whether you do
Yeah,
it in your
yeah.
office or outside of your office. And don't tell me it's the cafeteria, because I know that's the answer. He works for Google. And he's like, I got a nice free lunch. And I was like,
Yeah.
It sometimes can be good to see people. I used to work from home like 9 out of 10 days, even 10 years ago. I was so
Yeah.
lucky when you think about it, but the office that I was in Hoboken, actually, which is, right, like, view of New York City, right across the river. But no one who reported to me was in Hoboken at that time. So it was really pointless.
Yeah.
But, if I had to print out a lot of big, long things, I do like proofreading on actual paper. It's so much easier to me. Though I've gotten used to doing the newsletter electronically. I mean, God knows, I would not print that out.
It's so much easier to edit on paper.
So I find it is. It's like a whole different step in the editing process to me.
It is.
It's like I make one set of changes when I'm looking at it on a screen. But then somehow the words on paper is a different thing.
Yeah, it's a totally different thing. And I know editors who still, myself included, who still prefer to edit on paper, and then but then you have to transfer all of your edits that you've just made
into PDF or whatever. Yeah.
Or it's usually Microsoft Word track changes, and it's a nightmare.
Yeah, I hate track changes.
Yeah, I never did.
I have a love-hate relationship with track changes.
I never did copy editing. Well, I have a little bit, but I did contract. Contract documents. But yeah, like when I first started doing it, my boss would obviously like do them by hand, scratch in the corners, and then be like, "Here, mark this. Put the changes in." Great. What does this say?
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, good times. Yeah, I hate contracts. Oh, hate them.
I like contracts.
Ugh.
Weird, I know.
You can have them. Have them.
Y'all can do the colors.
Yeah,
that was my most hated part of the job and I didn't even have to do a whole lot with contracts. I just had to request them and review them. And occasionally look at them for paperback stuff. But yes, anyway, we digress. Did we mention that we digress?
Exactly.
We totally digress.
The subtitle of our podcast should be "We Digress."
Let's see.
A big thing happening. I mean, it's the day we're recording. It'll be already happening when you see this. Yeah. But we still should talk about the Out-Stranding Spring Shawl Knitting.
Oh, we absolutely should.
Yeah. So it is a nearly 2-month event. 2 month event.
2 months.
That,
2 months. You got a lot of time.
2 months that we're co-hosting with Natalie, Knitty Natty of Love and Stitches.
Yay.
And today at noon, in the past for you guys, is her
last
kickoff
Monday
on Zoom. Tonight, she and a few of her followers are coming here to the store with a bunch of other folks who signed up, who either bought kits from us or just are friends of the store, and they jumped on those seats when they became available.
Yeah, they went quick, man.
They went really quick. They did.
Yeah.
Well, as people were buying kits, they're like, and I hear there's an in-person knit-along. I said, yes, would you like me to let you know when the link goes up? And they're like, oh, please. So we had about 10 seats that went that way, and then just other people were on top of it as soon as we announced it, and they signed up.
Some people subscribe to our calendar feed, which you can do.
Yes.
Which is a really great...
On the calendar.
The thing that I think is so funny, though, when a new person subscribes, all the email that we see says is, you've got a new subscriber, not who it is, or like what they clicked on to get there. Nothing really terribly useful, but it's like, oh yeah, we got
no actual information for us. But information for you.
Right, because as soon as I put Jen sweater classes up,
exactly.
any of these kind of things up, yes, exactly.
On it.
That's
on it.
Definitely a good way to get on those limited seat things.
Yeah, keep in touch with what's happening that way.
So the Out-Stranding shawl is, what's the hashtag again?
It is Spring Shawl Cal 2022. So
excellent.
Yes,
check it out down there.
Amanda will put it there.
And then perhaps, is that what you are wearing, Kathleen?
That is what I am wearing. It is a finished object. Yes,
Yay!
It is. And it is my only finished object this week.
Well, I mean, you cranked that through.
I did this.
Like,
I was trying to remember exactly how quickly I did it. I think it was 2 to 2.5 weeks. Certainly, it can't be more than 2.5 weeks.
Yeah.
And I will go ahead and take it off.
Were you knitting anything else while you were doing that, or was that pretty monotonous?
No, I was knitting this, which I can talk about later.
Okay.
But because sometimes I wasn't.
It looks so good.
Yeah, so this design is called Out-Stranding, Out-Stranding, and it is by Christie Archer. And she is a designer from California, and she was the winner of the vote that we had among 3 different shawls for the Spring Shawl Knit Along. So This was so much fun to knit. I really loved it. I love the texture. There's a bit of texture up here.
Yeah.
This one is a tad smaller than the usual size because I used some of my yarn for the really tiny sample that I did at the very beginning when people were like, "What does it look like?" Yeah, it's over there. But anyway, so normally you have 9 stripes of alternating or varied colors, and then you've got your border. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. Great spring shawl because it's nice and light. It's knitted a fairly loose gauge, not a super loose gauge.
Well, and it's also really nice to have a shawl that isn't lace.
Yeah, yes,
right?
exactly.
I feel like there are a lot of shawls
Yep.
that are lace, and if maybe you're not a lace person, or honestly, if you're just like, you know what I don't want to do? I don't want to have to count yarn overs. This is a great pattern for that because you still get like interest and texture and drape and all of this fun stuff.
I really love the texture.
It's beautiful.
So how much of your main color did you use?
Yeah.
All of it.
Really?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
And that's why I wound up doing 7 stripes, but yeah, let me grab the little guy just so you guys can see how much.
This is a whole skein?
No, because I used some of it for this.
She used the baby.
Okay.
Whoops. To
And
make
I'm
the little
thinking,
mini.
yeah, like I definitely want to use the little one.
Yeah.
I think I want to use all of mine too. So this
So,
kit is
This is the little baby that I did in the beginning, just
Isn't that so cute?
Baby.
just to so
Gross.
people would
What the
have a better idea of how it actually looked. So the way your texture pattern's in there, and then your little contrasting stripes. So this is like a little mini version, which actually I think Anna is going to wear at some point. I think I should have Anna model that.
You have to do like mommy baby.
I love it.
Yes, exactly.
Mama Papa. So this colorway is the Yarnia 11 Stitches colorway.
Right, this is what I'm calling our signature colorway, and we do have a couple of those left, and we can
so
make
nice.
more. Actually,
Oh,
at the
I
time
love
we
this
did the vote, we didn't know that the winner was going to be something where you need 1 full skein of fingering.
Yes.
And less than, and about a half a skein or less of 2 colors. So we were able to put together these kits where you don't have to buy 3 full skeins of yarn, you're buying 1 and 250 grams.
Yeah.
Big price savings for sure. Yeah. So.
I have mine in here.
Yeah, let's see. And Jen, you
because
probably
I
got
have
yours
mine.
too.
Like I said, I'm leaving on a plane tonight, so I have
You
my
can cast on
my yarn.
on your plane.
Because today's
Cast
the
on
day I'm allowed to cast on.
Yeah.
I know. I have my needles. So this is literally all I'm taking on my trip.
Wow. Oh, you're gonna get far.
So
You're definitely gonna get far.
I'm doing the same color slightly.
Mm-hmm.
I picked a different mane.
Mm-hmm. Because that mane sold out. Actually, Amanda,
I like
after
that top
after
one.
the love and after the
right?
signature kit, the kit you put together was the most popular.
Yeah,
we sold
I
so
love
many of
it so
those.
much.
It's so pretty.
Sparkle.
Yes,
This
it
one's
is.
sparkle.
Yep, the sparkle definitely. A lot of people love that sparkle.
So I have
love
a more
the sparkle.
taupey one. I snagged one of the one of a kind.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
Tosh Merino Lights.
Which works really well with it.
Which I
yeah.
think works really well
I
with
like
it. It's
it.
a little
Yeah.
tonal,
Beautiful.
but I'm totally
That's
cool
so
with that.
like this taupey is so like a modern color.
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
very in.
And I like it,
that.
and it's also dark enough that it doesn't look like it contrasts with my skin tone. 'Cause
Mhm.
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah.
like
Yep.
some of those colors, I'm like, oh, it blends in with my pale pinky white.
hmm And
girl
I'm
skin.
Think about pea
doing.
pods. The whole thing fits.
Oh, nice! I literally just picked this up and found it, like right before
Yep.
we
I
started.
put it on layby for you. I think there was a receipt
Yeah.
in there probably.
Yes, there was.
And I am doing.
I'm very
it's funny.
excited.
So I've already done it once, but of course I'm doing it again, and I'm
course.
doing the whiskey sour
I
kit.
love that
which-
whiskey
That's
sour
gonna
kit.
be
I
so
love that.
gorgeous.
And partly, I originally was planning on doing a different one. Sorry for the crinkling, guys. This one is Now Neutrals, which has also been
Also
really popular.
good.
But after doing one where I had a whole light background, I just kind of wanted the variety.
Yeah.
And I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and look how nice it fits in my Black Pearl Magic
Oh,
bag.
look at that black pearl magic
Perfect.
bag.
Oh, with your bark, or what do you call them? The pearl string.
Yes, with my pearl strings ready to go if I want to
Oh my goodness.
see how big it's
it.
getting. So I guess, well, we should at some point talk about these as well, about our Black Pearl Magic bags.
Yeah.
But should we do it now?
Yeah, let's do
We
it
could.
now.
But
We're
let's
mixing it
just
up a little.
mention, yeah, we're kind of jumping around a little bit. Hope that's okay, guys. We do still have some more kits available. We've got, we put together 6 colorways. Originally we were going to do more, but with the whole thing with splitting the skeins, that was kind of crazy enough, and we really appreciate everybody who works in the store and all the work that they put into
oh my gosh, they've been
splitting
so good.
these skeins and kind of keeping ahead of it a little bit, making sure we have a few kits of every color.
Yeah.
So Seisha's been working on that, and Vivian and Emma and Randy have been doing a lot. I've been doing some, but not as much as those folks have done, and it's been great. You know, we really have had great reception for it, I feel like.
No, that's good. That was a great idea.
Yeah,
yeah,
and it's so
glad
fun.
that worked out. Yeah.
So if you haven't already gotten a kit, or if you haven't already picked yarns for it, there's still time to join in the knit along.
Absolutely, because it goes till May 26th. It's right before Memorial Day.
Memorial Day, yeah.
And actually, Natalie is going to have like a closing ceremonies on her YouTube channel on that day.
Fun.
Isn't that fun? So,
I love that. And we're going to have 2 more live meetups, right?
We are exactly.
One on the 15th.
Yep, and one on May 6th. And then we're going to have, on our YouTube channel, we're going to do a live later this month, and we'll get that info up there with Christie Archer, the designer. So
that'll be so fun.
So once folks are into it a bit, and because we don't want it to be questions like, well, how do you do that? Make one left, and all of that. Well, it's let's talk about some of the fun stuff, and people will be well into their shawls and
if
know
you just
that
want
stuff by
company
then.
while you knit, you're welcome to come to Wednesday virtual knit night.
That's right,
true.
virtual or in person.
Virtual or in person. I think you're going to get a lot of people who are doing the shawl in both.
Yeah,
I think so too. Yeah, a lot of the people who
like me. Except not this Wednesday because I'll be away.
Mm-hmm.
But we do have a sub host for this Wednesday.
That's so nice. Yeah, that's great. Mm-hmm. So so that is definitely, I'd say, the around town right now.
I'd say so.
Yeah,
at least for us.
Yeah, certainly for us. Certainly for us. So we kind of did around town. Do we have any other finished objects?
No, we have one more around town though.
Oh, tell us.
The Wool Walk is coming up.
Oh, yes, good point.
But that is not for another 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
3 weeks.
Yes. It'll be 2 weeks by the time this comes out, right?
You're right. It will be 2 weeks by the time this comes out.
Yeah, I know. Which is a little frightening to me, but because I do a lot of the setup for it.
The Wool Walk is a 9-day yarn extravaganza.
Yes.
Right, where 20 yarn stores in New Jersey are participating, and you can go around. Which
I think, certainly isn't a record in the time that we've participated. It had gone down a bit from when we were able to join the Wool Walk.
Yeah.
I think there were 18 maybe one year, and then we were down to something like 14 last year.
Yeah,
but between
pandemic. COVID
stores that hadn't done it, and new stores opening, so it's really it's a great opportunity to get out there, get the feel of different stores.
I'm super excited. I have not been on a Wool Walk except to come here since 2017.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and Edith, if you saw the fair feature,
yes,
Edith and I are going out on Monday the 25th.
Nice.
I'm her co-pilot.
That's awesome.
So
Edith is she's hardcore. She
normally does all the stores. She has
a plan. So, but I'm going to join her for a portion of her plan.
Oh,
maybe
fun.
Maybe if she's still in the area on Tuesday, I could go with her because the store is closed on Tuesday.
Maybe, yeah.
I should talk to her about that.
Which day I could get off.
Well, and I haven't been on it since the beginning either because I'm here.
Right.
Certainly on the weekdays I'm here, and usually certainly for the first weekend of Wool Walk.
Yeah.
As many of us as can be here are here. Jen is still going to be on vacation.
I'm really on vacation. I'm like, you know what? I do really love being there on Wool Walk.
It's so fun.
It's so much fun.
It really is getting to meet so many people, and I'll never forget the very first year we did it. You drove by just to see how things were going, and you're like, "Oh my god, I gotta get in there! I gotta get in there and help." We stayed for 3 hours because it was
packed.
Well, in our old store, it was tiny.
Yes,
and there were a lot of people that wanted to see us as a new store. There was literally a line out the door.
Yeah, so I was
like a line around the table and out the door, which was kind of the only place to stand.
Yeah, it was a little crazy.
The whole store was around the table. That was it.
Mm-hmm. That was it.
Mm-hmm. And then out the door.
Yeah.
So we have a lot more space now.
Yes.
Oh yeah, way more space.
Way more space. A lot of great deals are coming your way.
Yeah.
And so if you haven't already gotten a passport for the New Jersey Wool Walk, you can pick one up at any participating store, including us.
Yep.
And $1 of the proceeds from the passport go to Community Food Bank.
Of New Jersey.
Exactly. Which is awesome.
Yeah, which is great. That was it was
that.
a nice change that they made. I think it was last year, maybe it was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And also, if people want to make additional donations to the community food bank, all the stores are accepting those as well.
Yeah.
One of the big things that we do every year, we really use Wool Walk and our birthday sale when they don't coincide, when they're not both happening at the same time, to move out some of the things that manufacturers have discontinued that we can't get anymore. Like they may be yarns that we loved, and it's just like if they're not making them, they're not making them. We can't order them anymore. Sorry, I just saw the mailman. I was like, is he coming here?
You're like, hello, mailman.
Hello, Jose. He is my mailman at home too, and he's Amanda's mailman.
Is he really?
He is. He's great. He is one of the. He's one of the really good ones.
So Wool Walk is great because we can put a bunch of stuff on sale.
Yeah, we put a bunch of stuff on
it's
sale.
It's a great deal for you.
Yep.
We make more room for stuff.
It's been a little harder with the pandemic. The other thing we normally have done is, a lot of our commercial yarns, we do a 20% off. I'm sure we still will do that again. And when we say commercial yarns, we mean things that are not from hand dyers.
Right.
So things that we normally can get more quickly. Where the pandemic comes in is supply chain issues.
Yeah, because now we can't get anything quickly.
Now, exactly. I've got somebody who ordered yarn in January that we thought would be here in February, and we're hoping it comes this month.
No.
So it's just, it's still a little unpredictable and stuff like that. I mean, some things are coming quickly, but
it just depends on what.
It's very hit and miss. Exactly.
But the nice thing is that we are able to offer deals, and we're having giveaways every day.
We are, yeah. So we're taking a little bit of a different tack this time. It's fun. It's fun for us and fun for you guys to mix things up a little bit.
Yeah.
Where what we did last year was we just had a whole series of raffle baskets or prize baskets, and if you came in the store, you get a chance to enter the drawing. And at the end, we picked 10 or 12 names or something, however many baskets we made.
All the winners at the end.
This time, we're going to do one a day. And we are, once we know what our swag is, we're going to put together baskets, and we will let you guys know what those things are on the different days. So if you love basket 6, you want to be here on whatever day we're doing basket 6.
Yes.
So you'll have a chance to know that stuff in advance, and I think that will really be fun. And also, people can still pick up the prizes during the Wool Walk.
Oh, yeah.
That was the other thing. Actually, there's one basket somebody never picked up last year.
Oh, no!
And it's a great one. So what my thought on that is I am going to get back in touch with her and say, are you coming to the Wool Walk this year?
Because
if you are, I do have your basket. And if not, I guess we'll add it as a new one for this year or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, she kept saying, yes, I'm coming, and then it's still...
Sometimes it's hard. I mean...
exactly. There definitely are things in my life that I've missed out like that.
I have $100 gift cards I've never used, which is really silly.
I know. Woodhouse Spa. I won one at, can you imagine?
I have
you probably have
Mother's
one of those
Day
too.
gift card too.
But they expire. That's the bad thing.
Call them and ask them if they'll still use it.
Well, now I probably got rid of it, but at the time, and I think I might have asked them actually. There's an expiration date for a reason.
Right.
But I think at the time that I won the thing, I didn't realize what the expiration was, and it was within 6 months or something. So watch those expiration dates, guys.
Seriously.
Pro tip.
Keep an eye out.
Pro tip.
But yeah, definitely come follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Shop Yarnia, and you can find out more information about what's going on for the Wool Walk, and obviously we'll have that on our newsletter as well.
Yep.
As it gets a little bit closer. So we get all those details coming up, so I think it'll be good.
Yeah. One of the other things we've always done that we plan to do again is what we call our gumballs.
I love our gumballs.
Depending on...
I'm glad you love our gumballs.
Yeah.
You make our gumballs.
I know. I have to, before you go on vacation, I'm going to have to get you some stuff so you can do more gumballs.
Yeah.
And this year, just because what we have available has changed a little bit, it's usually... Pick a magazine. We're still going to have... So, do you want to explain a little bit more about how the overall thing works?
So, with the gumballs, there are 2 levels, 2 colorways. So, one is if you spend, $25?
Is it 25 or 50?
50.
Oh,
For
$50.
For 25, you get the... 25, you get the stitch marker.
Yes.
For free.
So, you spend $25, you get a stitch marker for free. You spend $50, you get a gumball, and that contains a prize for Nell. And when we say contains, you have to unwind the little ball. The gumball is a little ball of yarn.
It's like, have you ever had those magic balls as a kid where you like had the paper with all the prizes like wrapped in it? My kids love those.
Or the LOL surprise.
Like, yes.
Things.
So,
yes.
That's basically what it is.
So you unwind it, and there's a little slip of paper that says, pick a magazine or
a tool or a notion.
A tool or a notion, which is like a little basket, and then pick a. And there's like an anything you want.
The other we're gonna have to think about a new name for the anything you want, because there's gonna be some really cool stuff in there. It's gonna be like the surprise basket or something. You know, you get a
special surprise.
Yeah, so we've got some really fun things in there. You know, like samples of yarns that companies have sent us that we decided not to buy. You know, really not to stock here, and some beautiful things. But no store can have everything, and we we pick what we pick, and so that doesn't mean the rest of it's not nice to win a surprise.
So for every $50 you spend, you get to pick one gumball, and then if you spend $100 or more,
and it's when you get to $50, you get to pick a gumball.
When you get to $50, you get to pick.
And then if you get to $100, you get to pick a second one, which is a prize for later. Yeah.
The $100 gumball has it's the same thing. You unwind it, and then there's a special discount for later, and it'll range. So you might be lucky and get the 20% off. You might be still lucky and get the 15% off.
Exactly.
Right. It just depends.
Exactly.
And those you take away, and you come back and redeem them another
day. And those are also good for 6 months generally.
Those also have an expiration. Sorry.
Yeah.
But I think it's like a really it's a fun thing, because you get to pick something.
Yep. People have really enjoyed it. And the other thing is, once a day you can do those. So it's not like you can only ever get one $50 gumball and one $100 gumball. If you shop with us 3 days during the Wool Walk and you hit those levels, you can get 3 of each type of gumball.
You can space out your shopping, and you're like... But know that other people will be shopping at the same time. So if there's something that you love... and I feel like this is a good advice for the Wool Walk regardless of where you go. Yep. If you see something you love, get it.
Get it then, because it may not be there.
Yeah. There's no guarantee it's going to stick around.
The other thing we started doing last time that we are bringing back this time is buy more, save more.
Oh, and I love that.
Really, so if you buy 6 or more of the same yarn that is on our sale table, so we will have deals around the whole store, 20% off select yarns, basically. And then the stuff that either the manufacturer has discontinued or that we have decided we're not carrying for whatever reason, we've just replaced it with another brand or whatever. For those, if you buy, five yarns of one type, you get the standard discount for that, which is usually 30%. Right. If you buy 6 or more, however, you get 35%, which helps you and helps us, because there were so many things where, I've seen people come in with sweaters that they made. They're like, I bought this during the Wool Walk.
Yeah,
it's great.
I've made sweaters with yarn I bought during the Wool Walk from 2017.
Yeah. So
such a good deal.
So anyway, so you can tell we're excited about the Wool Walk. It'll be here. Fun. It'll be here before you know it. Oh, and we're going to do our trivia night again, right?
Yes, we're doing trivia night.
So we've got to figure out what date we're doing that.
It's going to be a Wednesday.
I saw that.
It's going to be the Wednesday
during virtual knit night.
Right. Okay, so we'll have to get that on the Wool Walk calendar. But sorry, that is someone calling us slightly before we're open to see if we're open today or something.
Yeah. See, are you open yet? No.
It's not 11.
Not 11 yet.
We're busy.
So
we should talking to you all.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It's like 10:20.
Good. Okay. So we good.
So trivia night. I'll put that on their calendar. All right. So
let's go for finished objects. I have nothing.
I just have this. Well, and you have your.
I'm not even wearing it.
Your Comfort Fade Cardi.
I have an old finished object that I pulled out from. I haven't worn this all winter, but I was like, let me wear something new today.
But it's also a good spring transitional sweater.
Yeah, no, this is my Comfort Fade Cardi by Andrea Mowry, and this is in the Bossa Noma, which is their DK weight, which we don't have in the store right now. But when we 2018, we did a knit along here where we got the kits.
Yeah. That was so fun.
Yeah, and this one, because this is the pattern I can't not tweak. This is the one where I have Japanese lace on the back here.
Yeah, it's so pretty.
So pretty.
I love it.
Yeah, so I. Can you see?
Yeah.
Kathleen's
Hide
there.
my face, sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
I know, I'm like trying to see if it's in there and like, no, that's not helping. Not helping.
Yeah, I picked, I have that Japanese lace book. I'll link it down below. Yeah, I picked a pattern that I liked. This is a top-down sweater, and all those lace patterns are bottom-up. So I just turned the book upside down and then flipped through it to see what I liked.
Beauty of charts.
Yep, for sure. And this was the first one you did, right? This
was the first comfort fade I did, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it turned out really well. It fits great. And so I made another one. But I do have to say, I improved my color switching as I grew up in my knitting. Yeah, I've got some little fuzzies popping through. I don't care, whatever.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. That's awesome.
So.
And we already talked about your
Yep.
finished objects.
Got my Out-Stranding number 1, which is going to be a store sample. This, after today, this will stay here in the store.
So you can come check it out.
I mean, eventually I will probably take it home with me, but not for like a year or more.
Right.
Because
better to live.
Great
Sometimes
Tosh sock sample too.
It is a great Tosh sock
True,
sample.
which we don't. Well, normally it kind of sells itself. So
Yes, it does.
we don't have samples of every single thing, but yeah. So, shall we go into works in progress?
Let's go into whips.
All right. So I have one whip, and I have several whips to be that I will just do quick glimpses of.
Okay, let's go for it.
So my one whip is, and I did have this last time.
It's a tiny little bag to carry.
Isn't this a tiny little bag? I know. It's very. I made this a long time ago. This is yarn that fabric I have on Spoonflower. Keep calm and carry yarn, and this actually is the crochet version. It has the yarn bolt with a crochet hook.
Oh,
cute!
I don't make these anymore. I don't. I mean, I love it, but I'd rather leave it to the professionals like Shayla. Yeah, Black Girl Magic. I mean, whatever. I do know how to sew. I just can't do everything, and it's one of those things that I do love.
Can't do everything.
I love to sew, but I rarely have time to sew.
Yeah.
Because it's not portable like knitting.
No.
So this is. We had gotten a sample of Celestina, Juniper Moon Celestina, from J.R. Rep, and I had it in my house for a long time. And when I saw it, I said, "Ooh, that would make a beautiful cowl."
Oh yeah.
And I wanted to do something with broken rib, and it was actually when I was working on the baby version of this, it reminded me how much I like broken rib, because it is sort of like a modified version rib with the texture. So when I finished the little mini baby version of this, I started this, like, playing around with it just to see, to see if I could come up with something that would work. And I'm really happy with it. So it is going to be 2 balls. That is one thing. Definitely. These are, they're like 167 yards or something like that. So
they're 50 gram?
They're 50 gram balls.
Yeah. This is so nice. So
It's
Celestina
so
is
feel it.
like cashmere, right?
It is 60% cashmere, 26 merino, and 14 nylon.
Nice.
And it is a chainette construction, so it's got, between the cashmere, the merino, and the chainette, it like bounces. It's just so nice and squishy and bouncy.
That's one that I've been eyeing for a sweater. I think that would just like make an amazing cozy sweater. But
It
you're
would.
right, a cowl.
Yeah, and actually I think this
butter.
And it's almost glossy.
Yeah, it's really nice, and it comes in like 8 colors or something. It's not a huge
It's a
color
really
palette.
nice palette though.
But so I'm working on a pattern, and we will see. It's like we're coming into spring. It's not going to be cowl time, but by the time it is cowl time next fall,
yes,
it'll be ready.
It will be tested and ready. So so I'm really, it's been fun. This has been a fun like background project to work on. And then, let me just stick these on here so I don't lose my stitches. So in this bag, which we showed a little bit before, I've got my my kit that I'm using for Out-Stranding. So I went with Whiskey Sour, so I've got Librarian's Dream as my main color, Tart as one of my accents, and Whiskey Barrel as my other accent.
Nice.
So I'm so excited.
And that bag is by?
This is by Black Girl Magic, Shayla Jones from Baltimore.
Let me take it up there.
Yeah.
So you
gotta
can see these details and
you
show
can't-
that.
Yeah, because you can't. But I love how you can see the little bits of sparkle even like over the yarn. It's so fun.
It just
Look
looks
at that.
so gorgeous.
We got
Isn't that cool? It's hollow sparkle, right?
Yeah.
We
so
got
cool.
almost 50 bags last week.
And they are...
Well, the amazing thing to me, and I'm sure it's a lot of the same folks
So
who watch us
classy.
on YouTube, watch us on, follow us on Instagram and watch our stories. I put up a little teaser story on Friday of our unboxing of these. More than half of them were gone before midnight.
Oh my goodness.
Because people are like, I saw you take them out of the box. They are mine.
I know what that is. I know what that is, and I want it.
That's
mine. Yep. And then we did a post. So many of them were gone. It was crazy. So Shayla does her clear with the silver hologram stars is her personal one that she only sells through her website herself.
Yes.
But I said, oh Shayla, I was hoping we could do some kind of sparkle. She said, let me see what I can do, and that's when she came up with. She's the sweetest.
I
She's
love
just
this. The
lovely.
hollow sparkle.
The details on this bag.
Yours.
I keep stealing Kathleen's pen so I can cross
It's
it off
okay.
my rows.
They're amazing.
They
They're
are
really
gorgeous. Like the quality is. She's so amazing.
She's meticulous. She really is.
She's meticulous.
And she's got
she's
a
thoughtful.
fun, great design sense.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So the other one, and I think this is really how people knew what it was, and these are exclusive to Yarnia. Orange with stars.
It's amazing.
And look at
I love
zipper.
the zipper.
green zipper and her signature iridescent zipper pulls and everything. So yeah, these sold out. The orange sold out even before the clear with sparkle. I was
That's
amazed.
crazy.
It was so.
That's great.
So I'm going to be calling her later in the week and let her know how amazingly these went and how they're basically all gone within days of coming in. And see when we can get another order in with her.
So we'll keep you posted for a restock. But in the meantime,
yes.
In the meantime, we should show it's not just the clear.
Oh yes,
sparkles.
we have the fabric ones as well.
Because the fabric ones are also just really thoughtful details, well made.
Here's one that she did just for
amazing
Yarnia.
color sets.
I'm gonna get one of these because
you didn't get it the last time we had that fabric.
I missed round one of our signature Yarnia bags, and I've been kicking myself for 3 years.
Yeah.
I don't know why I did that, but anyway.
These are the medium.
Interior pockets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look
And
at how
actually,
cute.
people may recognize this one. This was a fabric. Natalie got one when she was here.
Yes.
Last time
Interior
she's used
divided pockets.
Yes.
Divided pockets.
Yes.
Such
There's 2 little pockets.
thoughtful
I didn't know that.
details. The lining.
I have one
and,
in this
pops
size from the
color.
last time. I love it. It fits so many big things.
Yeah.
It really.
I have one that's the size from last time that I absolutely adore.
So these are still on our website, and
I love the tie-dye one. I love the tie-dye one.
I think that maybe it's either the last or the next to the last tie dye.
Yeah, it might be mine. So,
So it might be
tie-dye.
So the wax canvas bottom bags are on our website as well. Go to tools and accessories.
I'll put a link.
Okay, perfect.
Put a link.
Yep.
Don't have to
Go crazy.
Shopyarnia.com, and you can also look through Black Pearl Magic in our search box. We'll do that.
So we haven't yet talked about our giveaway from last time, but we'll talk really quickly about our giveaway from this time. You comment below, and actually, what do we want to?
Here's
the question.
What's
the question?
I don't know. I can't think of anything.
What do you want us to talk about on our special episode?
Yes.
Next time?
What do you want us to talk
yes.
about our special
Yes.
episode?
We're definitely going to talk about our starting
how we
story.
started, yeah.
How and why we started. We're going to talk about what the heck is behind us every time we talk.
Yes. So those are 2 things. What else should we talk about?
And we'll take 2 more topics.
So you can't. Yeah. I know sometimes people just repeat what we said. You can't say either of those 2 things. You have to say something else.
Pick something else.
Pick something else.
And someone who picks something else that's interesting will win. We'll do a random drawing.
It'll be a random drawing.
Comments that meet that criteria, and you will win a medium Yarnia drawstring bag by Black Pearl Magic.
Yay!
So, it is handy.
That's a great deal, yo.
Things. This is
Like,
definitely
that is a
scarf
great deal.
size. This is,
I would fit the beginnings of the sweater and
of course,
jam
of course.
a lot in these suckers.
So, and you can jam a lot in the other ones too. The thing I can't show, I'm working on something that I can't show.
You can show the yarn.
I can show the yarn. It is a test knit for Seisha's next design that I'm so excited about. And I have been bugging her since I saw her make it. I'm like, let me know when you need testers.
You need a tester?
So I'm using color 27 of Wolf Oak Far, my favorite, my personal favorite. But look how pretty, and all of it is 8 skeins of far. It fits in here with the beginning of the project.
That's awesome.
This is amazing how big these things are. So I'm so happy to
so awesome.
have that amazing. And I have another, this is actually a whip to be. I
Okay.
will just
So your whip
cover
to
that.
be.
My whip to be, had Jen, well, you're not working on it today, but Jen's been working on her Corey Confetti Felix.
I have it at my feet.
Yoo-hoo.
I have it at my feet.
So La Bien-Aimée announced a new color of Corey Confetti.
You texted us as soon as you got this. I was like,
I did.
I know.
And I texted Seisha and I said, I got 5 skeins of the new Corey Confetti, and she said, I got 7. It's like, I love this. This
That's
is the one.
really
Oh,
nice.
it's
I mean,
so pretty.
I am sad that I missed out on some of the other ones. The gold one, who
The
one of
gold
our
one is
customers,
yours.
Cassie, has, is
Yeah.
so beautiful. But I do love this.
This
so
is a
this is going to be a
beautiful
Felix.
base.
I probably, if I have serious
Super
gastroenteritis,
nice.
I will have a Felix in progress by the next episode. We'll see. We will see how much
That's
time I have to.
gorgeous.
But yeah,
I'm gonna
look
lean
how
over and
pretty.
transition to my.
So I was and it's
Felix.
amazing how fast they ship. Literally, this
It's ridiculous.
was it was
It's
on a
really
Friday, I
fast.
think, right?
Yeah.
Was it
I
Friday
think
that
you
the
said
thing
Friday.
went up? And
No, it was Monday.
Or was
It was Monday.
It was Monday. I had it by Wednesday night
Yeah, something insane.
from France, and
I don't know how she
went
does
to
it.
Germany in between.
I don't know how she does it because there's a
Yeah.
package I'm waiting on.
Yeah, it was
from
a
England.
Monday and
It's March.
Wednesday. Yeah, I know, crazy, but
Yes.
it's so pretty and so soft.
It's so
So
squashy.
soft.
I
So
love
I'm gonna
this.
make my new favorite Felix. So that's coming up.
Nice.
But yeah, here's yours in it's Graybow 2, right?
Graybow 2. Here's mine. I'm about to start the ribbing.
oh my goodness.
Yay.
I've been working on it off and on. So-
Y'all, I'm going to be jealous, but I'm literally will not knit with yarn not from the store. I'm not going to do it.
I know.
Aw.
This was my.
But
this
it's a
is
brand
my
we
exception.
carry. It's a brand we carry.
I know it is. I have some of the color wheel yarn that
Mhm,
set
mhm.
aside to do a ranunculus, so that's my next.
Look how cute that
Cheaper
matches on
project.
there.
I know, and I have my little Black Pearl Magic Faithful Gauge swatcher on
should
my
order some of
Peapod
those next
Threads
time, too.
bag.
Those were a gift from Shayla, which is so sweet.
A lovely, kind, sweet gift from Shayla. And so this is one of my whips.
Oh yeah, look at the size bag you've got that in. That is crazy.
Oh, I'm
Same.
gonna fit this sucker in.
This
your
is
Peapods,
these
right?
these
This
are
is my
Peapod, and
Peapods.
this is my Peapod as
And
well.
that's
Which
my Peapod.
this is what and Peapod Threads is another small maker
Yes.
that we love her bags.
We love small makers.
She
They're our
is
favorites.
in Colorado, and we've been buying bags from her for a long time as well.
Yeah.
So
And I am working
Here, I'm
on.
gonna move these so we can
Yes.
see your projects.
yep, good.
I'm working
idea.
on the sleeve of my. Let's get all these strands out of the way. Retro.
What happened? What happened?
I stabbed Amanda in the face with my
Oh,
needles.
no. Oh no.
I'm so sorry.
Oh,
It's okay. Can you see? Are you blinded?
No,
No.
I was just surprised.
You're
Sorry.
like, what the? I would have cursed. And Amanda's like, delicate, dainty, blinded. Sorry. Are you
No,
okay?
I'm totally fine.
Okay, good.
You're way nicer than Teddy is.
Oh, yeah.
That's true. You
I was
used to
gonna
be
say, it's
coke,
the
right?
equivalent
You've got lots
of
of little children
Baby
in your
finger
house.
nails.
Yes.
It is
Oh.
a Chagu needle. Sharp little suckers. So, this is the retro pullover. I got one sleeve finished.
Oh, look how
This
nice.
is gonna be so warm.
It's going to
Wow.
be so warm.
Wow.
It's going to be cropped. So, once I do this,
So
I'm going to
fun.
finish
Oh my
the body.
goodness. Oh my goodness.
So, I figured we're taking a little
Wait,
break
you
for
did a
sleeves.
sleeve?
I did a whole sleeve. Yeah.
So pretty. Oh yeah, I didn't see
And I
Haley work on this
did.
at all
Oh,
last
I
weekend.
love that link. Oh my god, that's gonna be so
Right?
cute.
So,
Really
comes
fun.
to about here.
Really fun.
Nice.
Because I have weird short arms. I do.
You don't look like you have short arms.
No, and yet
And
I
yet
do.
you still never finish your sleeves.
I still never finish my sleeves. Speaking of, my Comfort Fade cardigan still has no sleeves.
I didn't mention
It's
it
little
this time.
shorties. That's it. So these are my whips. This is as far as I've gotten. I basically am like, I have to finish the sleeve of this before I start my whip to be, which I already showed you, which
Mhm.
was the Out-Stranding cowl.
Yeah. Which is cast on today. Are you
Cowl.
casting on today?
Shawl. Yes.
Me too.
I
Good.
am going to cast on today.
Good, good, good.
I am also hoping, I mean, this is the thing. The sleeve goes relatively quickly. I have my little notes.
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of rows left to go.
Mhm.
But I'm decreasing every like 3 rows because I like a tighter sleeve.
Mm-hmm. Me
Mhm.
too.
So it goes quickly, which is good.
Cool.
I just have to sit down and do it, which is bad. which is always my bugaboo. And what do you have, Amanda?
Well, okay, I brought 3 things. Okay, first I'm working on, so I had a intense project to work on, but I was editing the fair video, and I was messaging with somebody, and I was like, I cannot do a sewn bind off as I'm doing
while you're
video editing.
Yeah.
No.
Gotta work on some of the simpler.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, that gives me permission to start a new project, obviously.
Of course.
Because I couldn't
Because
start
you're
off-
like, I'm just at the bind off. I'm almost done.
It's
Well,
true. It's true.
Yeah. You can do that on the airplane.
no. I'm
Not
only taking
taking
Out-Stranding.
Oh, okay.
So I cast on one of my Make 9s for this year, which I
Yay.
already had the yarn at home. This is my Eastbound sweater by
Oh,
Courtney
right,
Kelly.
right.
Oh,
Cool.
nice. I love that color.
Yeah, in the Alaska worsted.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty.
So that's what I've been working on over here. I actually had gotten to this point, so I'm just going to finish up to this stitch marker if I continue while we're chit-chatting here. I had gotten to that point, and I was like, oh, look, I finished my 2.25 inches of ribbing. Great. And then I laid it out. Remember, I cast on while I was editing a podcast just for you guys. I had twisted my cast on
No.
and knit 2.25 inches without even noticing because I'm like knitting while I'm watching. So I had knitted a moibus.
Oh no.
Dang!
It had a twist in it. Like just a single
what a pain.
twist.
What a pain.
And I just kept going around and around and around.
Oh.
You can't fix that.
You cannot fix that. There's no recovering.
Here comes Seisha.
Yeah.
Oh, she's gonna go around the back.
Coming around the back.
But yeah, so I had to rip the whole thing out and start over again.
Oh.
But now I'm back to where I started. I mean, it wasn't that much. And I mean, as you can see, I mostly I did like that much while we were just sitting here.
Yeah.
It's fast. And
It
then,
looks like you're easily a 2.25, don't you think?
probably.
Yeah.
Do you think you're more?
Is that
no,
bottom
but I
up?
just got to the point that I ripped out.
Okay.
I'm back to the center.
So you're back to where you are.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm back
Okay.
to where I was.
Good.
And this is the smaller needles. It's bottom up. It starts on smaller needles. And then I already have my larger needles in here. This is my Black Pearl Magic bag. I did not get one of the Yarnia ones because I jumped on the Mad Tosh ones. Which is another one of our favorite
that was
makers.
your thing that you did that wasn't from the store, but it's still a brand we carry.
That is true.
Right.
Yeah.
So.
This was my midnight impulse buy because I love purple.
Yeah,
That's
not
perfect.
good.
Yeah.
So, and I love Black Pearl Magic.
I know, really, you're coordinated. You're so
I know.
Yes, look at
I love
that.
purple.
Very
Purple
nice.
and
Very
black
nice.
But this is a very Jen color.
It is very Jen
Yes.
color. I was like, I love that green.
Jen sweater.
Ooh, yeah.
Because I need another green sweater. Don't I?
But,
Of course.
This is going to be great.
That's going to be great. I love that Alaska worsted.
So now I'm pretty much done with the 2x2s, and I'll just be in the round. And it's, what do you call that? Like that wingy.
Like a
Dolman, yes. So there are increases on the side all the way to the sleeves, and the sleeves are quite short. But
Was there lace up top or something?
there is cables. There's like a cable pattern up top.
Ooh.
But the whole body and then the increases, it's just like it's like increasing per sleeve. So I'll just put my stitch markers in
Yeah.
every 7 or whatever. And increase on both sides, but that'll be super easy. I'll just like be around. I'll probably finish that in a week on conference calls, but not this week because I'm traveling and taking Out-Stranding. So
This is the Out-Stranding week.
yes, I only
Definitely,
have one skein caked up on that, but I'm super excited to get started on this.
Yeah.
I think I will finish it while we're still having this like springy, cool one day, warm one day. This is like
well, that's what I'm hoping you get to actually wear this at least once.
I'm
That's
hoping
good
I do too.
motivation.
Yeah.
That's good motivation to get it finished.
That's
we usually have a few random really chilly days in April.
Exactly. And I am going up to the Cape in May for a weekend, so I am pretty much guaranteed that if I'm going up there in May, it will be cold.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is a short sleeve sweater too.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yep.
it's like Dolman then tight short sleeves.
Oh,
Really
yeah.
great.
You're going to... And, like, also, Southern girl likes to be warm.
I do like to be warm.
Right. Again, wore a cashmere blend, worsted weight, colorwork
DK
sweater.
weight.
DK
In
weight. DK weight. Colorwork sweater in June when I was like in a sleeveless top sweating.
And knee high.
And Amanda's like, I'm so cold. And I'm like, I'm dying over here.
Yeah. It's fine.
Well, as I said to my kids, and I was like, here's the deal. We're now in spring. Something needs to be long. It needs to be long sleeves or long pants.
Pick one.
You got to pick one. You can't wear short sleeves and short pants.
I'm a big fan of long sleeves and shorts, long sleeves and skirts. I love that. That's like my jam.
I have no problem with that. And they're like, it's 42 degrees. It's practically summer. I'm like,
not quite.
You people are crazy.
All right. You want to see my next?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. My Mino pullover vest.
Yes. Woohoo.
So this is what I was like, I'm not doing this while okay. So now I finished Bridgerton.
Yeah. I haven't even started.
I haven't started either.
I finished all the color work.
Yay.
Dang.
And then I seamed it on the shoulders during knit night last week.
Fall.
So pretty.
And then I picked up, here, I'll show you.
You are so close to done with that.
Yeah, totally. No,
That'll
I
definitely be
can
done
put
next
this on.
time.
It looks great. It looks so good. I'm super happy with this.
Oh, so pretty.
Right? Look how well that
I
fits.
love that color on you too. It
Look
looks
at
so
how
nice.
well it fits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's unblocked too.
This is unblocked, yeah.
Gorgeous.
Which
Beautiful.
I have
Oh my
to
God,
say,
it's
I'm
so
super happy
cute.
with this fit, given that I couldn't measure myself because I was super pregnant when I,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
postpartum. I was
Mm-hmm.
not my normal size when I started
It
doing this. I was
looks
like, oh, guess what my normal size is.
adorable.
So
Right?
cute.
Isn't it cute?
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
And then just think about it with a crisp white blouse.
Yeah.
Or even just like as is over like with like a skirt,
Yeah, you could. Yeah.
Mhm.
right?
It's-
How cute would that be?
Really fun.
So anyway, so yeah, after you finish all the color work, you just seam the shoulders, and then here, let me put my other sweater. I'm gonna get cold. Yes. Got the flower wilting over here.
Southern flower.
So yeah, so then thank you.
No problem.
Then you just pick up stitches all the way around. I never count my stitches as I'm picking up because
No.
it never works out right.
You should always pick up the number of stitches that your fabric needs, and then if you need to hit a certain number, then you decrease or increase to get that. But always pick up what your fabric needs, because otherwise it's going to look wanky.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's I've just got to do the same thing that I did here, and I was debating what bind off to use, but I used a sewn 2x2 bind off.
I think it
And
looks
it looked
great.
really
Mhm.
good,
Very
and it
nice.
pulls in a little bit so that it's not
So that it lays flat because it's
Oh, it's a
coming
really
in there.
nice,
yeah,
a really
Mhm.
nice
it
finish.
turned out nice.
I gotta
It's got
say,
makeup
I
on it.
love how the ribbing looks in this yarn.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's
so
so
nice.
like
This is an
crisp
amazing
and
yarn.
dimensional
Look at that feel.
Mm-hmm.
and like buttery.
And this is the
but it's
Spring Street, right?
just
This is Northlight Fibers
beautiful.
Spring Street. So
Which is their fingering.
yes, and I'm super looking forward to wearing this
love
on
this.
our retreat.
That's right,
To
that's
Northlight,
right,
which will
yeah.
be the second time I'm in a hotel by myself.
Oh my god, you're rubbing it in.
She is. She
But
is.
not for
Oh,
not for insurance.
I know.
So,
right?
yeah.
For fun.
Yeah.
For a fun
Which
thing.
I mentioned last August,
Mhm.
and we had a few Yarnia friends message me right away and say, I want
Mhm.
those seats. So
Mhm.
our block filled up super fast.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's going to be a group of us all going. Actually, I think Northlight still has a few spots open.
I think I
maybe
saw something
3
like
or
that
4?
in email. Yeah.
Yeah, so if it's something you're interested in, it's the weekend after Mother's Day. So if you would like a present for Mother's Day, I think this would be a really good
That
idea.
would be a good one. Hop on
Yeah.
it now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
start
to-
dropping hints.
Go to
Come
their
hang out with
go to their
me
website.
at Northlight in
Yeah.
Block Island and knit with Asa Tricosa and somebody else, and I forget that we had a
Was it Romy Hill?
no, because Romy
She had
isn't
it.
able to
She's
make
the
it,
one.
so there's going to be somebody else.
Sounds
So
so fun.
it's going to be super fun.
And Block Island's so beautiful.
Block
Such
Island
a
is
beautiful place to get away
And
to.
Northlight is such. Their stuff is so great. Their people are so wonderful.
They're lovely.
But I'm going to have this to wear.
You are. You certainly are. Yeah, you're so close.
And that's the fingering. That's just Falkland Islands, well, because
Yes.
that feels so soft.
I know. They comb it
They comb in and
It's like
yeah.
a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Northlight and Woolfolk both have one of the like whatever magic they do, and
It
it's
is magic. Yeah.
because it is. You're like, sure, it's wool. right? Like, there's a lot of different types of wool and a lot of different, microns of wool and sizes and stuff. But you're like, okay, it's wool. And then you feel Woolfolk, and then you feel Northlight, and you're like, nuh-uh.
This stuff is amazing.
This is magic.
It is amazing. And yeah, that's one of the reasons that it is a little bit pricier, because every time you comb fiber, right, you lose volume.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? So the same
Plus,
amount
it's the
of
labor of doing it.
the labor of doing it, and then like the amount of material you have as inputs,
right?
Like it just decreases because they're pulling out all those guard hairs and just like the stuff that makes it
to the
scratchy.
weight with other yarns.
But anyway, so this is lovely.
So nice.
I'm gonna have this done. It will be. It's not gonna be a shop sample per se, but we can put it in the window.
Well, maybe in the heat of summer, we'll put it out there for a little while so people can see it.
And then when Amanda decides she wants to wear it, she'll drive by and change the
in the fall. It would be such a great fall thing, too. I feel like vests are so good for the fall.
So I'm going to wear it, but it'll be back in the store to look at. So it'll be off and on here.
So, you know what, today, because we do have to open the store in a few minutes, we should just see if there are any other things we need to hit on.
The only other thing I have is my crochet blanket.
Yay, all right.
Real fast.
And we already feel like there was one other thing I was going to mention.
The winner from last time.
The winner from last time.
That's one thing. And actually staying in hotels. I stayed in a hotel last weekend. Well, yesterday, a few days ago. Because we went to see Haley in a dance performance at Mount Holyoke. Yay, it was so fun. I'll give you a picture to pop in if I can find. It was so embarrassing.
Hotel?
They actually did, though I would not stay at that particular hotel again.
You're like, okay.
Yeah,
no names.
No names. And actually, they were quite nice. There was one little problem with the room that I mentioned when we were leaving, and they gave us a $20 credit.
Oh, that's good.
It was very nice. It was very nice, but whatever. We're now staying in near Amherst when we go visit her, but there are a lot of hotels in that area.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was really fun. It was fun to be away. But now we're back.
I finished the last gem.
Yay.
Which I forget which one it was, but it was all the ghosties and poisonies. So that's these guys.
The
a lot of purple.
Yeah.
Do we have any more of those left, or are they?
I believe we had like 2. Perhaps.
Okay, cool.
This is looking gorgeous.
Look how big.
And actually, I now have a list of 3 people that I need to notify when we have new things. So I will do that after we're done here today.
Right.
This is great.
Now I have the next one. This one, remember I told you I had a little bit of catch up to do. Mm-hmm. So I worked really hard and finished this in like 2.5 weeks. All the squares, all the crochet ones. Nice. So now we can show you this one.
And which gem is this?
This is, what gem is it? I haven't even picked into the bag. Safari Zone. It's the Safari Zone. Oh, cool. Okay.
I love the colors. They're very springy.
Yeah. Look at this. I'm super happy to be getting this one now. Okay. This would have made me hungry for spring if I had gotten this a few weeks ago. But look at these colors. Aren't those like perfect Easter bunny colors?
Easter Pokemon colors.
Easter Pokemons. Okay.
I need names. I was going to say, one is Chansey.
Yeah, this is Chansey.
Right?
Oh, I have
Chansey with his little egg.
I have a little tape measure that's Chansey.
Yeah.
No, not
so
tape measure.
Cute.
What do you call it? Scotch tape dispenser, actually.
Yes! Oh, cute.
From a long time ago.
This one is
labeled. That's a good pincer.
Right?
That's pretty.
I love this color.
Right?
Yay. And then this one is Kangaskhan with the mama,
the mama
not kangaroo, but yes. And on Pokemon Go.
I don't have that one.
Aha, because it's a Australia limited.
That's
interesting.
It's geo limited. In Pokemon Go, there are certain Pokemon you can only get if you go to certain areas of the world.
Ah, wow.
This is one.
Cool.
But look at and it has
a little
bit of lavender,
yeah. Purple.
That's
Love it.
Yay.
This is one of Eric's favorite. That's Scyther.
Oh, Scyther's my
pretty
buddy
green
right now.
Is he really?
Yeah. Because he's a perfect Pokemon, and I want to power him up as much as I can.
There you go.
Yeah.
And
these are also pretty. Oh my goodness.
They're also
right?
pretty.
This one's Dratini, which is one of my favorites.
I love Dratini.
Me too.
Does Dratini become a big dragon when he's
yes,
he does.
He's a big dragon.
Mm-hmm. I
like a little sneaky
Dragonair is actually my favorite. I think Dragonair is so elegant. But we'll go with Dratini.
Very fun.
Yeah. Dratini evolves into.
Yeah, the medium evolution before it becomes Dragonite, which is just a big orange dragon.
Dragonite is kind of boring, but very cute.
Dragonair.
Dragonair is cuter.
All right. So that's our perfect for April.
Yep. And so if you're a Pokemon fan and want to know when we've got, new colors of this available, just email us at hello@shopyarnia.com. And like I said, we've got a list of 3 people that have asked to be given a heads up, so I will do that.
And we don't have that many available, so we only have
we usually have
1 or 2
5.
more stock.
We usually have 5.
Yeah.
So
if you want it, hop in. So, anything else? Marks in progress?
That is it.
That's pretty good.
That's all I got.
That's a lot.
I've got to step up my game.
I had to start my.
I gotta finish something.
You've got 2 big
finish
sweaters.
something.
You're gonna finish your sweaters, and then and then
I
we'll.
got a stitch marker.
You got a stitch marker and a sticker.
Then we'll do summer sweater class, right? We're working
Yes,
on
I've
picking
got.
that.
I have many ideas for summer sweater class, which I just dumped on Amanda and Kathleen, and we're like, help me winnow it down. But I think we have a pretty decent plan. There's a little bit.
There's a few really good possibilities.
Yeah, there's a few good options, and then I will figure out schedule, and that'll be coming up. So let's also not forget the winner of last week's giveaway,
which was 2 commenters about which colors of skin coats they liked.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So our 2 winners are right down below.
Yay!
Actually, the fact that we're pulling it later means more people have a chance to win.
That's true. Get your comments in
Because
now.
we have to tape-
Not that you can now.
Not that you can now, but just in general. Yeah. So normally it's by Monday night I pull the winner, but
yeah. And don't forget to comment on this week's giveaway to win a chance at
one of
a
these
Black
bags.
Pearl Magic Yarnia bag. And tell
But maybe
us,
not this one, because I might take it.
Yeah,
I was gonna say,
we've got a bunch.
You'll get a different
we
one
got
because
like
Amanda's already laid claim.
A dozen of those.
And so just remember to ask us something that is not about the yarn behind us. And what was the other thing?
How we started.
How
why
we
we
started.
But something else you'd like to know.
Ask something else about the store, about us, about what have you.
Yep. About what we've worked on or what we...
Yeah, what we've worked on.
Whatever.
History.
Whatever floats your boat.
Folks who work here, any of that thing.
What you're curious about.
So, in the meantime, we hope you have a fantastic week. We hope Amanda enjoys her hotel room all to herself where she can order room service and watch crappy TV with no one demanding her to change the channel.
There's the only thing I'm going to watch is knitting podcast.
I know, it's true.
So true.
I would be like,
I'm back to knitting podcast.
Hi, I'm gonna watch all of Real Housewives of New York or whatever. I'd be like, bravo all the way, with a knitting podcast in the background.
Mm-hmm.
And in the meantime, make sure to like and subscribe. Obviously here in YouTube down below, click the little alarm bell. You'll get notifications when we post videos, not just the podcast, but also specials like Amanda's chat about state fairs, which is awesome.
Oh my goodness.
I can't wait to watch it.
So excited to enter the fair this year.
So I bet you're going to win something.
I don't know. You have to listen to Edith.
We'll have to see what
Edith's thing.
I bet Edith will win something.
She knows.
I'm sure, but she's been entering fairs for 12 years. So
she knows she's got her act together.
There's strategy involved. Listen to the podcast.
So listen to the podcast and find out your solution.
And join Team Yarnia at the New Jersey State Fair.
Woohoo!
Yay.
We'll have fun.
And then also make sure to, I was going to say like and subscribe, but you can't really like and subscribe on Instagram, but follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Shop Yarnia.
And if you're doing the Out-Stranding knit along, post your yarn, your start of your project with the hashtag
Post your
Shawl
pictures. We have prizes for this knit along. Post in the Ravelry thread. Do all that fun stuff, and as soon as we have the live meetups for April 15th and March 5th, we'll let you know.
May 6th.
May 6th. Did I say March? Jeez.
It's okay. All those M months, I mix them up too. I do.
The next
month. The thing.
And in the meantime, we'll see you guys later.
Happy knitting.
Bye.
Bye.